Hey everybody, welcome back. This is now our 40th episode of 2.5 Takes. Alongside me, my good friends, Stephen and Paul. Hey guys.
Hey, what's up?
We are 40 episodes in. And this is the first time I feel like we're kind of a doom and gloom a little bit. Not necessarily, but Thunder, it's not necessarily the 2 losses in a row, but the injuries have sucked. We're going to get into that. We're going to talk about a little bit of Oklahoma as a whole, maybe a little bit of football, touch on the Oklahoma basketball, gymnastics on Sunday, just beat Georgia, which is a really great women's gymnastics, really great situation. We're going to touch on Wrexham. Are they doing well? You have to wait and see. And then, of course, we all had pretty good weekends for the EPL. Pretty good, not perfect. Someone had to draw their game. Again, we have to wait and see. Oh, well, or spoilers, whatever. We beforehand, or we always say it at the very end, and this is long-winded, but please like, please subscribe, please share this with anybody you want to. Socials, they'll be down below. But yeah, I've already introduced all of us. We're going to kind of get into it. So the Oklahoma City Thunder have lost back-to-back home games for the first time since March of 23. But more importantly, we've just lost Cason Wallace as well to that never-ending injury list.
What did he do?
I didn't. I'll be honest. We were actually watching the Brave Little Toaster for our kids.
Hey, that's a great movie. Oh my gosh.
Also forgot how dark and weird it is.
The AC at the beginning.
What got me was and even Sierra lost it, was there's a dance song thing that happens in the builder's workshop, and one of them is like a cassette player, but she had they position it in a woman's situation and it looks like tassels, and I lose it. I'm like, this is a kids movie, guys. What are we doing? And Sierra's like, what?
Brave Little Toaster.
So if you haven't seen it, it's a
incredible
classic.
Incredible.
Go watch it. But
I don't think I will. I don't think I will. Brave Little Toaster. I cannot say that I've ever seen that one.
I actually hadn't. I knew of the movie, but I never watched it until just then. And I'm like, I should be watching Thunder basketball, and I was on my phone. That's why I wasn't watching it. But yeah, I didn't see what happened. But I mean, AJ's out with abdominal contusion. I think it's what we're calling it. iHeart is still out. J-Dub, they're not saying anything about him. Caruso, J-Will's back, which has been helpful. But
so what's interesting? So a couple things. Cason, it says left hip soreness. So I don't know that that's like a huge crazy thing. It sounds like he's questionable for tomorrow night's game. So that's better than an iHeart situation or J-Dub or whatever. J-Dub, we went to the game last night and he's doing a lot of normal warm-ups, like to the point that he was in his his regular shoes, ready to shoot. Like he was doing drills, he was doing stuff, like to the point that Warner and I were like, wait, is he playing? Because he was jogging around, running around, doing stuff. So I don't think they're rushing him, but I also think that's a good sign. iHeart is in street clothes. J-Dub was literally wearing pregame stuff,
Yeah.
So just interesting, something we noticed. But
I'm almost thinking iHeart doesn't come back unless something drastic happens and our record we continue to tank. I don't think we see iHeart until after the All-Star break.
Yeah, I think we can weather the storm. Looking at the upcoming schedule, at least for January and February. But
yeah, I mean, just thinking about it, I mean, the standings right now, we're still 5.5 games up.
With that loss last night, did you see the other loss?
Spurs lost to the Pelicans, didn't they?
That's it. That's what I was alluding to.
Zion manhandled Wemby up in that joint.
Oh,
I mean, that's not consistent. That's not going to happen every game, but you know,
I mean, to me, the Nuggets are sitting there primed to take that second spot, from the Spurs. They're tied right now. They're both 31 and 15. So, I mean, out of
And
all the teams, like the Spurs, yeah, they beat it. They got the best of us 3 games
yeah,
there. But the Nuggets still, to me, in the entire NBA, are the scariest team
yes,
just because of what you know they can do in general. They're more of a complete team, I feel like, than anybody.
something to keep in mind in the Eastern Conference is that the Pistons are only one loss behind us in the loss column in terms of home court advantage for
for
the
the finals.
finals. If that,
Okay,
something that's just something that's interesting.
so question to both of you. I had to, you have to put money down the line right now. You have to put $50 down right now. Boston or Detroit.
I'm gonna say Boston, dude. Dude, Toronto's third. Like the team. So that's the
They're
what's
third.
crazy. Toronto is third in the
Yeah,
East.
yeah.
They're they're
Their
they're
loss
they're
isn't close
level
bad
on
then.
wins with Boston.
Okay,
And
then that
so
Boston
like
feels better. Wow.
yeah, so like watching Toronto last night, I'm like, they're not like again, I know it sucks to lose. We're out a lot of people. They're not special. Like that like I don't it was such a weird game. But yeah, so I don't
Yeah.
know,
Well,
but I would take Boston over Detroit. But yeah.
like what happened at the end of that game, Paul? Like
Yeah.
we were we were
Chet got blocked.
down. Yeah,
So here's the
and
frustrating thing. Chet got blocked by Scotty Barnes, who didn't have a great game, but he blocked Chet on a shot, which you're just like, come on, man. They get the ball back, we got him, we foul him. There's like 12 seconds left at this point or something. So I don't know if it was Shed, one of those guys. He misses both free throws. So we were only down two, and we can't get a rebound. So then
yeah,
we so then
yeah.
we foul again. Same guy goes to the line, makes both free throws. So now they're up four, I believe. And so we have probably like 8 seconds, and we run the ball down. Isaiah Joe holds onto the ball, shoots a three,
Yeah.
and you're just
That
like,
was
Hold on, wait. What are you doing? Like,
what are
why do you
we?
pull up and
And
shoot?
so I think like processing with some people, it's like I think this is part of the learning process for this team of like decision making. We have some leeway to make some of those decisions down the stretch where yes, could because my thing is like Shea should have the ball in his hands.
right,
Like
right
Shea
in
should have
that
the ball,
situation.
and
Yeah.
the him not. You have to assume like they're trying to do something different, trying to scheme something different, and give someone else an opportunity to do something. Which again, Joe made the shot, but not when it mattered.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because
Too late
the
on that
game
one.
before he missed the game winning shot, right?
So one thing I noticed about that, just in terms of psyche, so probably 10 games ago, 12 games ago, I can't remember if we lost to the T Wolves or if we lost to one of the Spurs games. I can't remember, but we lost on AJ Mitchell trying to hit a game winning shot from three, and he missed it.
Yeah.
After he missed that shot, I think the Thunder went on like a 5-game winning streak. AJ's playing out of his mind. So I think that instilled confidence in him to have that under his belt of what that feeling was to not make that shot. So hopefully, again, I'm not saying this is science, but hopefully Isaiah Joe comes alive the last third of the season and really plays to his ability and becomes that Ray Allen, becomes was it Brad Miller for the Heat also, like one of those
Yeah.
players that
Brad
just
Miller.
is
Yeah.
is just automatic. Well, I mean, that would be so awesome for us if he's just such a sharp shooter down the stretch. I mean, that would be we I mean, if Isaiah Joe leans into who he is every single game, I don't know how we don't. I mean, and everyone's reasonably healthy. I mean, I don't know how we don't win another title.
Well, and like thinking about just the end of that game, and even I don't know, even against the Pacers too. It's like
Yeah.
you're like, who are your guys that are going to be in playing in that clutch time? You know, it's going to be iHeart. Like your starting five is what? Shea, J-Dub, iHeart, Horton Chet, like if
Yeah.
maybe in that, like at the end of the game, like that, and you got to have a
Yeah, you would think
rebound and
so.
you got to make a shot. Those five, and we're missing three of them. So I mean, there's stuff here and there. You're missing AJ, you're missing Caruso. So you're missing guys that are key defensive players. You know,
You're
so
putting too much
you kind of
emphasis
got you
on.
kind of got to look at this and you're like, yeah, it sucks, but
I
what
mean,
was that, Sean?
honestly, I think you put too much emphasis on Dort. I think he should not be needing to score 19 points. Shooting 6 of 10 last game.
Yeah.
Not having AJ and not having iHeart are two massive factors in the offense. And then of course having Caruso. I mean, you brought up the Nuggets series. If that happens, if Caruso isn't there, we don't win that series. And I think that's where each of those guys, I think we're still top 4, top 3 in games missed. So there's a little bit of grace in terms of well, still top of the league in total, but we have, one of the highest games missed total. But the neat thing
Yeah.
about it is we are putting a lot of guys in situations that they're not comfortable with. And kind of what you were elaborating to, it's good for those guys to see those situations.
Yeah.
So
Yep.
When
Yep.
as good as Case and Wallace is defensively, he's great defensively. He's just not quite there with Caruso. You
no,
know,
no. Is he a second year or third year player? Why am I going blank on that?
this is third.
Caruso.
Case and Wallace, third
Yeah,
year.
isn't Case third year? Because then AJ is
I
second
think
year.
so.
Yeah, that makes that
Yeah.
sense.
Yeah. AJ made Rising Stars.
Did he?
Yeah. Yeah. So that's
Good.
exciting for him.
When are we gonna know if Chet makes it or not? Because Chet,
I think that's the next thing. They've done the All-Star, or they've done the Rising Stars. So I think maybe tomorrow, or
I mean, he
yeah, that's a good question.
kind of ridiculous.
Hopefully he does.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, like you guys said, we're still a game up in the loss column on total wins amongst the entire NBA, 5.5 up on the West, which is still a pretty freaking good West. So I have faith in this team. We have a lot of injuries. I'm not too worried about it. I mean, it sucks. I wish we were still 30-3, but whatever.
Well, I'm just trying to think. Last episode when we were talking about the Thunder, you asked us if we would get to 40 wins or 10 losses first, and we were all
Yep.
like adamantly, "Oh, we're getting to 40 wins." Well,
And we didn't. Well,
maybe not.
Yeah. Whoopsie daisy.
yeah. Again, but I also did. I should have. The better question should have been: are we going to have half of our team available or not? That's
That's
probably
Is
true.
half the team going to be injured?
yes, yes.
So true.
Um,
Yeah.
and I guess segueing into a little bit different, still basketball, but for someone who has not been following, but will be going to the game tomorrow. How's OU's men's been doing? OU's men doing? We'll get there.
Have you watched
Break.
any OU men's? Have you watched any OU men's basketball in the last 4 years with Porter
I watched
Moser
it.
as the head coach?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty much the exact same thing. It's like
Neat.
play really good for 36 minutes and then lose a game in the most random ways possible.
I did see the highlight of the shot where Missouri beat us. I
The
saw
double
that.
overtime, or the regulation and then overtime. Yeah.
The biggest thing wasn't even the overtime. Overtime one, they let him dribble all the way down to the 3-point line without stopping him, and I just don't know what that is. But but the one that took it to overtime, like he hit a three, and we were up by three, and he hit a three with as the clock is expiring, and they could have fouled him. They could have fouled him, with 2 seconds left,
Yep.
and
Yeah, that's
you
coaching.
know, so
Yeah.
that this team just doesn't seem like they. Well, I'll say this: the biggest problem I see is that we can't keep good players on the team, and we can't seem to keep players on the team for more than 2 years. Like we have a constant portal. They call him Portal Moser for a reason, you know. Like there's a constant turnover of players leaving and coming. Good, you know, players leave and they're decent at OU, and then they go to, I don't know, North Carolina and they tear it up, you know, there, or they go to Houston and they tear it up at Houston, or you know, they go to these other schools and they're really really good, but you know, why couldn't they have been that? And they're just decent here, you know, they're good pieces, but you know, to
Is it
me, I
his
just look at it
system?
and I'm like, huh?
Is it him? Like, is it so I'm gonna try and make this as because again, like, I don't I love the Thunder, and I see the way we make play. I can actually watch this, and I know what we're doing in terms of plays. I'm not a big college basketball guy. I'll watch in March because it's like that traditional thing to do, I guess.
Yeah, yeah.
And I love to see a 14 beat a high rank. But is it a thing of is this like the sum of the players not being better because of the system, or is it him in general?
I
Like,
think I think there's a lot that goes into it. I think some of it is players, but I think a lot of it lands, and some of it is NIL money. Like, so you didn't spend a lot compared to a lot of other teams, but we still spend more than, I mean, more than probably what we're getting. You know, the if you look historically, OU has been pretty perennial go to the tournament. You know, they're in the tournament most most years. The last four they've made it, like the last four since Moser has been here. I think they've made the tournament 1 year. So and that was last year, and they barely made the tournament and lost in the first round. So you know, there's a certain point where you're like, you know, how much longer do you give a guy when he's not showing, you know, that he can do stuff? And so I don't know. I think they need a change, but
Yeah, I mean, he's kind of performing. I just quick search. Like he's kind of performing how he did at Loyola. So he was at Loyola for 10 years, and his winning percentage was .571. So I mean,
yeah,
just kind of right there in the middle, and that's kind of what it feels like. I mean, he's put together some 21 seasons at OU, and that's awesome. But is it enough? Because this is what, year 5,
yeah,
which is also hard to believe. You know what I mean? It's hard to believe that. It's hard to believe that's year 5 for him and for um, Venables. But
so I guess, and I'm not meaning to segue away from basketball. It's not my goal here. But you kind of made a comment, and so now it made me think we are getting a new athletic director. So
yeah,
Roger Denny. I know we're probably going to talk about this more, and this question I think alludes a little bit to it. And again, we'll go back to OU basketball because I know we probably want to talk about the women's as well because I'm pretty sure they beat South Carolina here recently, which
big
is a
yes,
big
win,
win.
big
yeah,
win.
So do we believe is this something to where we've had Castiglione on here for quite a while. Having an athletic director, is he going to want to come in and make big changes quickly to kind of like
it
not a
wouldn't.
certain minutes or anything, but like have his view out there, especially like someone like Mosier, like you've had 5 years. Sorry.
Yeah, yeah, it wouldn't surprise. I don't think that that's going to hold him back from getting rid of him if he doesn't make the tournament this year. I don't think they'll do anything until the season's over. But I don't think that a new AD is going to hold him back.
Yeah,
And you know, I think he's got the authority and the ability to go find somebody. I don't think that's going to be an issue. But yeah, that is the thing with the new AD. It's kind of hard to know, um, you know, how he's going to be. I would say that out of out of all the coaching hires that Castiglione has made throughout his tenure, I feel like the coaching ones have been the hardest for him. Basketball. The men's basketball coaching ones have been the hardest for him because we've had some hit and misses, here and there. And heck, I want to go get Kellen Sampson like
Yeah,
tomorrow.
ditto.
Go get that
Didn't
guy.
didn't we have him?
We
Well,
had
his
his
dad,
dad
yeah, Kelvin Sampson, the head coach at Houston,
Yes.
was OU's head coach,
for
but
like a
his
decade,
son,
maybe more.
yeah, like the late '90s through like 2006 or something, seven.
What's his kid's
Can't
name?
remember. Kellen,
Kellen.
not
Okay,
yeah,
Kelvin and
Kellen,
Kellen
yeah,
Sampson.
yeah.
Okay, cool.
So
Sorry, I miss.
and so like if you look at the coaching staff of Houston, it's a lot of ex OU players. Because Kellen played at OU, Hollis
Right.
Price, Juanis White. I don't know if he's still there, but he was there at one point. Like a bunch of guys that were here whenever I was in school. I'd be up for going to get one of those guys for sure. Somebody that's got some OU pride going on and everything. But
Yeah.
but talking about just you mentioned the women's team. They kind of had a rough skid there for a little bit. They played some really good teams, lost to LSU, but man, came back. What night was that? Was that Thursday night? I think Thursday night they played. They
South
played
Carolina, right?
South Carolina, yeah, which was ranked number 2. So
I guess did
great
we
win.
fall?
Did we fall in the rankings?
Well, because so it has us at now. It's all over the place. I thought they were 2, but then the way this is reading, it shows them as in South Carolina. They were ranked 3 and we were ranked 10 on the 22nd. And then yesterday we just beat Auburn.
Yeah. So
Texas and Vanderbilt. Wow. So we play A&M apparently. Okay. So y'all may know this. This will definitely be out before this game. Thursday we play A&M. Sunday we play Texas, who's 4th. And then immediately, then a week later we play Vanderbilt, who's 5th. Golly.
yeah, it's a tough schedule. There's a lot of really good teams in the SEC. I mean, not just in looking at not just basketball, but every sport really.
Yeah, we're 9th in SEC.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
incredible.
But it's because we've played most of the top teams in the SEC. So
Mm,
I mean, yeah, look at it. I mean, you've got like right now 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 teams are ranked in the top 25 in the SEC. So I mean, you're consistently playing those really really good teams. So
that's
that's pretty
crazy.
that's pretty wild.
Yeah, so you mentioned the skid. We lost to Ole Miss, Kentucky, and LSU in 3 straight games, and then came back out and beat South Carolina. It took a minute for
Yeah,
the response, but that's pretty good response.
yeah. So, but yeah, we got a chance to pull something together. Really, the goal is to make it to the tournament, and then see what happens from there. So, but yeah, and you said did Paul? Did you go to the women's gymnastics meet?
Yeah. Yeah, that was a top 5
Yeah,
matchup.
yeah.
Yeah,
That
we were 2. I don't know if we moved up yet since then, but yeah, Georgia was 5, and it was close. I mean, it was a really close match, but OU's just
Scored the most
yeah,
points this year. I think,
something else. Yeah.
yeah, something like
yeah.
that this year to score the most points in all of gymnastics. We
Yeah,
had
dude,
actually
it's
I'm
we
gonna
were
go
sitting there
watch.
watching it. Sierra's like, "Why are we not there?" I'm like,
for real.
Yeah, and it was
"Seriously."
free. Yeah,
It's the freest. It's
Well,
so
I'm
good.
taking
The
advantage
beer
of that
might as well be
free.
free.
Yeah, seriously. I'm taking advantage of that free basketball game tomorrow, so we'll be good.
yeah. If you guys don't know, Of course,
Yeah,
it'll
yeah.
probably be
I'm gonna try really
the
hard.
day.
This podcast will be out tomorrow morning, Tuesday morning.
So
Uh,
if you're listening on Tuesday, go watch some free basketball at Lloyd Noble. $2 sodas, popcorn, and beer.
That's right.
yeah, be a beer. Yeah, my kids a popcorn. All right. So anything else we want to add to the University of Oklahoma and all their current accolades?
I think we're good.
Yeah, I like it.
I
Superb.
think no, go on. Sorry.
Got the Super Bowl coming up.
Yes.
Hold
You
on.
know,
Before we start recording, what is the Super Bowl?
I think you were recording it. I go, you guys ready for the Superb Owl? And you guys just like looked at me.
Yeah,
With
I
like
wasn't
just
even
like
Yeah.
dumbfounded faces of like, what?
no
It
clue.
was just, I was just trying to go for the really bad dad joke, and it totally fell flat, you know. So
Well, we weren't the correct audience. Sorry.
oh man,
um, yeah, I'll watch for the commercials. I'll be there.
actually, I heard a really good dad joke the other day. You guys want to hear it?
100%.
My math teacher used to say, that I was pretty average at math, and I was like, man, that's mean.
Oh,
Dude.
that's
No. That's mid, Steven. That's just
I'm
mid.
Okay,
Okay.
okay.
I'm gonna save us. Hey guys, did you know that Wrexham are now 6th in the championship?
This is the news right
Yes.
here.
Guys,
Boom.
it
Wrexham.
only took 99 seconds for Wrexham to go from losing at QPR to winning in the dying seconds. Literally in 2
Dude, what a
added
game.
time minutes.
And that game winning shot was sick.
Oh, they
Kick
both
that
were.
Yeah.
sucker out of the air.
They both were. Yeah, it was on a rope.
Oh, and so Wrexham now are not just 6th. That also means they're in playoff position.
Mhm.
That also means they're only 6 points off of 3rd. I mean,
Yeah.
we
Yeah.
talked about this at the very beginning of the season. What would you be happy with? Just making the playoffs. And they look like
And I
that's
think we were
I
seeing
think
like top 10, right? If they
Well, I
were
was
top
gonna say,
10, we'd be happy.
I would have been satisfied if they stayed in the
Stayed up.
championship.
don't get relegated. Yes.
Don't get relegated.
Yeah.
And so this is
Yeah.
just like, hey, icing on the cake. Now I'm playing with house money.
Get the
This is
experience.
fun. Yeah.
Oh, they also, just so y'all know, I don't know if y'all saw this or not, Wrexham have submitted a club record 19 million pound. Sorry, I couldn't remember which one that was. Pound bid to sign the 19-year-old Angers striker Siddiqui Sharif, aiming to break the championship transfer record and to also beat Crystal Palace to his signature.
Dude. Crystal
What?
Palace is in shambles, dude. They're like
You
they're like
guys have
15th
They're
or
won.
16th.
shattered. Sorry.
Yeah. That's right. That's right. Yeah, I would rather see, no offense, I'd rather see Cole Palmer go to Wrexham than United. But I guess that's not gonna happen.
I mean, I'd love to see that. That'd be awesome.
Is Palmer going to?
There's
There's
rumors.
rumors. There's always rumors. Always rumors.
There's also
but
rumors like everyone on Twitter wants Bruno to leave. I'm like, this man is leading the league in
Yeah.
assists.
yeah.
Like,
Chelsea fans are blown away by this stuff because it's like Cole Palmer is awesome. We love him. Fan favorite. Blah,
I don't know
blah,
why
blah.
you'd want to get rid of him. It's ridiculous.
And the coach speaks highly of him. So you never know. All the things the coach is saying, he's got a nagging injury. We want him to get healthy. We're hoping he's ready to play against Napoli, which if he plays versus Napoli, I'll feel a lot better. If he doesn't play again, I don't know. Feeling weird.
Is he injured?
But they're saying. I mean, that's what the coach is saying. That's why he didn't play. They just want to make sure he's healthy.
I mean, he has had a record this season of being injured a lot. So, like,
Yeah.
I mean, unless they're trying to be really cautious.
Yeah.
But hopefully it's really an injury, and he's not like, I'm
Holding
tired of
out.
playing for you, or something.
Man, 5 games in, you already don't want to play for your coach.
Guys, I just
Right.
rewatched that game-winning Wrexham goal.
It's
so good.
insane.
So what you're telling us, our listeners need to don't stop. Don't change us, please. Keep listening to us. But while you're listening to us, go back and watch that freaking beautiful kick because it is beautiful. It's worth a game winner. It's almost as good as Cunha's game winner versus Arsenal. Sorry,
Oof.
Chelsea
Yeah, that was
did.
sick.
Hey, that that's a good segue right there.
All right, fine. Arsenal lost for the first time at home in 24 matches.
It's
It was to
insane,
United.
actually. And to have Carrick do that to Arteta is hilarious.
Do you know what his record is right now as an interim or caregiver coach?
What, like 4-1?
Well, I guess how you put but yes, he hasn't lost a match. He has beaten Pep, City, Arteta twice. He's the only time Arteta has lost 2 games or games scoring at least 2 goals has been to Carrick. Both were 3-2. Unai Emery's Villarreal. I'm missing one good one. Oh, no, I'm still missing one more. And then drawing Chelsea's Thomas Tuchel.
Dude.
Yeah. Which was a good squad. It was one of those things like he shouldn't have been let go, but that's a whole another conversation.
I know.
But it's the thing of you go back to the basics, you quit being negative about how this is the worst United team in the world, which you'll also Grimsby, you deserve to say some things. But when you sit there and you go, hey, you know what? Let's change the formation to best suit each player of the team that we have currently. Look what happens. Mainu has not started one match. He started the last 2 matches for Carrick. He covered the most amount of ground in both games and was probably the best midfielder, especially out of the midfield of Odegaard, Zubamendi, and Rice. And as much as we don't like Arsenal, that's not a bad midfield.
Oh, no. It's stacked.
And so, no,
Yeah.
I mean, I understand the first goal was a gift, but you forced them into that gift.
If Carrick
the
broke
next-
Arteta, the rest of the league will be so grateful.
So
grateful.
we didn't talk about this. You segued me into this.
Good.
United are the team with the most amount of comeback trophies in the Premier League. Now, they had Sir Alex. But
yeah.
United came back 12 points, 10 points.
Yeah.
To come back and win the league.
Well, and Carrick is a disciple of Sir Alex, so I mean.
How many points are we behind Arsenal right now? 12 points.
Okay. Yeah. Why not?
Points?
Arsenal sucks, dude. Let's go.
I can't. If they bottle it, I don't even care if it's City or Villa.
Yeah, I don't care.
It's
totally
gonna be fantastic.
Just somebody.
Yes.
Okay, anybody. I don't care. And then Wrexham next year.
Oh, that would be at that point. You're like, okay, something's rigged here. Just to keep going all the way.
Yeah.
But no, it was a 3-2 win.
Yeah.
Exactly.
No, it was a 3-2 win. I'm excited. I could deep dive into it for an hour because I was just church was canceled because you don't live in a rock. We might be living in a snowgeddon or whatever, like the 9 inches that more got. So it was kind of weird to be able to watch a game at 10:30.
Taryn took a photo of me watching Chelsea on a Sunday morning, and she sent it to my family and her family. She's like, "Isn't this so sweet that he can watch Chelsea on a Sunday morning?" I was like, "Thanks, babe. Appreciate it."
But it was also I grabbed 2 Modelo's and cracked them open. Sarah's like, "It's 10:30." I'm like, "It's a Sunday. There's nothing to do. This is perfect." But yeah, I'm sitting there just yelling the entire time, especially when
that's not my fault.
Goal. Oh
yeah,
he was like, "They can't hear you." I said, "Oh, everyone can hear me. It's fine."
Oh yeah.
But we're gonna go back to it. So Chelsea might not Chelsea. Well, yes, but Crystal Palace may lose out on a striker to Wrexham.
Yeah,
and they lost the match to Chelsea. So it's just been a bad week for them.
It's been a bad week for them, man. Their manager is under fire. But yeah, I mean, Chelsea, Chelsea did what they're supposed to do. They were in my opinion, better squad. They had better possession, better attempts, and then Esteval, dude, like he is electric. Kind of the Eden Hazard um, style of player that when he gets the ball, again, you're just like
That's a high bar.
something's going to happen, And so to have the fortitude to literally steal the ball at half, streak down the field, not lose composure, and crush it, he's ridiculous. And then João Pedro, great individual effort, to score these two Brazilian guys, and then Enzo put in a penalty, like a really nice penalty. Which again, we talked about the handball stuff. Like the commentators on that game were defending Crystal Palace, saying, "Well, it's inadvertent, it's accidental," and I'm like,
Yeah,
Sure.
definitely not.
Of course, I get it. I'm not like, of course, he's not meaning to do it. Like, he's trying to be a good defender. I thought he defended it well, but it still prevented the ball from moving towards the goal. So
Yeah, that's the
you
thing.
have to call it. And I think they made the right decision. Um, and would I have been pissed on the other side of it? Yeah, probably. But I'm like, that's how this stuff works. So, anyways, it was a weird deal. But yeah, great win. Great win.
How it is a great win, and I'm curious because I've seen some things on X that I want to know your thoughts on.
Yeah.
What do you feel about Liam DeLaep?
He has a Fernando Torres um aura to him right now. It's interesting because Fernando Torres always had a good relationship with the manager. I think was beloved by fans. I think that DeLaep is the same way. Like I think he has a good relationship even with our new manager. I think the fans like him. I mean, honestly, dude, it's refreshing to be honest. He can hold the ball. So as a as a fan, being able to see a dude, ball's coming in rocket, he's got a guy on his back, for him just to put his foot on the ball and be strong enough to hold the ball there until he has support. I love that, and we just have not had, I don't know, Tammy Abraham, I thought was awesome, which it sounds like, is he going to Villa? Did I read that correctly? Or he's going somewhere in the Premier League, I think. Tammy
Oh,
Abraham. I
isn't
think. I
he
have
at
to look that up.
isn't he at didn't he go from Roma to Besiktas?
Yeah, he was floating around there for a little bit. But I just kind of miss the days of Diego Costa, something where you just
Oh,
have this force up top, that's a little bit
that dude
psycho.
was such a
Oh,
freaking
oh, he was psycho, dude.
every word you could think of.
He's crazy. Oh
Oh,
yeah, absolutely crazy. But yeah, like
Was he
I
Brazil? Was he from Brazil?
yeah, he was actually Spanish. Oh, he was. Yeah, that was the controversy. He was actually Brazilian, but he nationalized in Spain, and so he played for Spain in the World Cup when they did terrible. I think if I remember correctly.
yeah. Like the one
Um,
time they were awful.
yeah, the one time they were awful. I'm like, you
Whatever
should
happened
have
to
gone
him?
to Brazil. Um, but you're right. Tammy Abraham went to Besiktas. Yeah.
Well, I think
Anyways,
but so he was on loan from Roma to Besiktas, but
to AC Milan.
well, that just became permanent, which then allows Villa to buy him.
Yeah, Wikipedia is weird too because he was owned by Chelsea, but he was loaned out to Bristol City, Swansea City, Aston Villa. Then Roma bought him. It looks like, and then he's still owned by Roma. Then he was loaned out to AC Milan, loaned out to Besiktas. Now Besiktas bought him. It looks like, I
Yes.
think. Anyways,
Insane.
insane. Too much stuff going on there. But yeah, to your question, like I like the lap. I mean, I don't. He's not amazing or anything like that, but I think he can hold the ball. It's going to be interesting to see how this coach utilizes him because he didn't get subbed in until like the 70th minute. You know what I mean? So the game plan was different from the start. But
Yep. Yep. Well, speaking of my apologies. Speaking of
but yeah,
speaking of strikers, I'm not gonna say living up to be a number 9 because I watched some of his touches and they were not good. You only scored 1 goal again. I mean, you
Yeah,
drew.
yeah.
Origin 1 leads 1 at Hill Dickinson Stadium because apparently, again, for the whole year, you haven't played anything else but home games.
It does seem that way, every time. every time we start talking about it. But yeah, first half was weird. It seemed like Leeds scored that goal, and it seemed like we couldn't really do much. Couldn't couldn't control the ball much and everything. Second half seemed to turn around to where we had better control, good passes and everything, and then yeah, like so Barry finally got an opportunity and put one in the back of the net. Which I think he's done 4 out of the last 5 games. I think
He's shown
he scored.
consistency. Yeah.
Yeah, or so it looks like he's gotten way more playing time than Beto the past several games too. Um, so looks like looks like he may be kind of coming around. But yeah, like you said, there's certain touches that he gets or that come to him, and you feel like something should come of it, even if it's not a goal. You know, at least something that a cross or something that comes around, and
Link
just
up
doesn't
play.
seem to. Yeah, yeah, doesn't seem to be able to control it. Like, Paul, who was it in your game that like got the ball on a kind of a bad back pass, and he just beat
Esteval.
everybody? Was that Esteval?
Yeah,
I
yeah, that
mean,
was right. Yeah,
like he just like
and that
burned everybody
yeah, that was even
with the
like more
ball.
egregious. Yeah,
Yeah.
because
So
it was in his own half, and then he had to run the
yeah,
almost half length of field. Yeah,
yeah, yeah. So there's opportunities there, and then I can't even at the end of the match there was a point blank opportunity and it was a pass into the middle of the box instead of a shot. I totally missed who that was, and I
20.
can't remember.
Number 20. That's not Drewsbury Hall. Right?
Drewsbury Hall's 22, I think.
So number 20 receives the ball. Actually, so that might be. So Drewsbury Hall receives the ball about right outside the box, receives it from left to right, and then immediately passes out to number 20, who receives the ball inside the box. Now, granted, on the right side of the goal, but he's probably 12-ish yards out. If you rip
That was Dibbling.
if if he rips that ball from right to left to where it's going towards the back post, more than likely that ball is going to either get in the goal as long as on target, or it's going to get deflected into the worst dangerous position.
Yeah,
And then
yeah,
it's pure chaos. And yet Dibbling passes it back behind the oncoming player that's running. I think it was Drewsbury Hall. And it was just like,
yeah, yeah. Because you text me right away. You're like, why did he not take the shot? And I'm like, I'm asking myself this. It's because Everton's not allowed to score more than 2 goals. More than one goal a match. That's just that's just how it goes. But yeah, that looked like a perfect opportunity and just kind of squandered. And that's I feel like there's just times where you're like, sometimes you just gotta take a shot, and it seems like we're looking for the perfect opportunity too many times versus just kicking the ball as hard as you can at the keeper.
I've listened to Sierra when she's in here watching the game, and I say watching the game. She's on her phone doing whatever else you can to not watch a game, but she's in here
Yeah.
with me supporting her husband, who she loves. She's like, I don't know why he just didn't shoot the ball. Like, why is he not? He's
yeah,
inside the 6. Why is he not shooting? And I'm like,
for real.
why do you think I have stress constantly? Why do you think I'm
Well,
yelling at the TV the whole time?
Yeah,
It's one of those things. Sometimes you're just like, and you love, like, and I know we've all heard it, but when someone picks the ball up like 35 out, and you'll hear the whole crowd yell shoot, and
yeah.
you're just like, the Cunha goal, the XG on that was 0.04. And you're just like, how many more players? We know, we've seen it. How many more players could take a ball and just rip one? Either you're testing the keeper, because what you're doing is you're making the defenders go, oh, oh, I can't back up. I can't Van Dyke this and just continue to back it up to the goal line. The keeper is usually not ready, or he's now on his toes. And especially if it's England, right? It's always raining. Like, you hit one of those balls that dip right in front of the keeper and bounces a pretty good bounce. Like, cause something, cause chaos.
Yeah.
That's one thing I just can't stand. Is like, force that keeper first 20, 30 seconds in the game, rip one right at his face, make him like get ready for the game. And so sometimes like Steven, you were saying, like, it has to be on this golden platter with diamond encrusted like handles to then deliver it in the goal. You're like, I don't care what you do, hit it with your butt. I don't care, just score a goal.
Yeah, I feel like they're looking for, like, it's like they're searching for the Holy Grail, and they're looking for the shiny cup, and it's the wooden cup.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry,
Mm-hmm.
little
Mm-hmm.
Last Crusade reference right there.
Mm-hmm.
That's great.
But yeah, I mean, hey, got a point. It looked like we weren't going to get anything, so I was happy to be able to get the point. So moved to, I think, 10th, but in the 10 spot.
So you're
One win a game.
Yeah, you're 10th.
10th now.
Technically, I mean, 8 through 11 are sitting at 33 points.
Are all tied, yeah.
Yep. You're only 3 points behind 6th, which is Liverpool at 36 points. And your next match is it just went away. Your next match is against Brighton. Brighton is not, like, I understand Brighton just beat us in the FA Cup, but Brighton has not looked consistent, has not looked good. So that's a game where I'm like, y'all could potentially, a 3-point game should not be unrealistic.
You'd hope. We'll see, though.
Yeah.
And you'd assume Chelsea would also get 3 points versus West Ham.
Yeah.
Assume.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, you would hope. You would hope so. I mean, West Ham has been, because they won again, didn't they? This weekend?
West Ham, yeah, they did. They actually ended up beating, they beat Sunderland 3-1.
Yeah, they've been.
Yeah.
No, they beat Tottenham, right? No, sorry.
Yeah. They
beat Tottenham the week before, though, right?
Yeah. Well, we'll have to put them in their place. You know what I mean?
I mean, you should.
Hammer that hope right out of them.
Yeah.
There it is. I mean, you hope that you do, because they're in relegation. They need to go down. Like, that. And that's a team where I don't know how that club reacts if they do get relegated.
Truly.
Like, that's a Blackpool. That is a, what's the other club that we used to watch all the time back in the early aughts?
Rovers.
Blackburn. Thank you.
Yeah.
Where you're just like,
yeah,
you're in the 3rd tier now.
Oh yeah. They could get bad. Get real bad.
Yeah, I know. But it should be a good weekend for us. I mean, three really good games. So again, just one more time, Chelsea will play West Ham on Saturday at 9 a.m. Same time for Everton Fulham. Nope, I'm sorry. Same time for Everton Brighton, and then I'll play. United play at Sunday at 8 a.m.
We have Napoli midweek, Champions League.
I was about to ask you what, I know you, because you're the only one who plays midweek games. So.
In
Did you
in
say
Italy.
Champions League?
League? What is that? What is that exactly?
Yeah.
Once
again,
could be fun.
Don't know what that is.
What's that, Michael Scott? Man, love inside jokes. Love to be a part of one someday.
Oh my gosh, that's fantastic.
That's a good one.
And we didn't say it a second ago, but that's not what I wanted. So this week, the next time we talk, we will have watched the Thunder play the Pelicans, the Timberwolves, the Nuggets. So more than likely, when we're recording together, that
we're
game,
be really happy.
That's right. That's
I mean, I'll
exactly
be
right.
happy with y'all handing out some brand new bottles of stout. So yeah,
Yes.
that'll be great.
Oh my goodness.
What? Also, yeah, one thing. Just jumping back on the Super Bowl,
Yep.
we've got Seahawks versus Patriots.
Is that our pick?
So yeah, who you guys leaning towards on that one?
All right.
Man, I don't even know. I don't even know how to predict the NFL this year.
Yeah,
Try
it's
to
weird.
if you'd had money on both of those teams to one of those teams to win the Super Bowl, you'd have probably made a ton of money.
It was
Seriously.
6,000 and 8,000 to 1. I remember I just
Golly.
thought because I've watched the Bears play the Packers and then the Bears when they just lost to somebody, the Rams, I think. Those are the
San
first two NFL games I
Francisco.
watched this season.
No, were they?
Yeah, I don't know.
That's
I've
funny.
not been like
That's
in
funny.
a NFL mood anymore. It just sounds weird. Ever since January,
Hopefully it's
Bears
high
are lost
scoring. That'd be fun.
35
Yeah.
30, 35-28.
Well, hopefully it's
Who?
it's
For
35-28.
my president, who just doesn't listen to this podcast, but the first time I ever did a Teams call with him, I said, "Is that a Tom Brady picture on your wall?" Legitimately, in his
Wow.
basement, he has a Tom Brady portrait on his
Wow.
wall, and he is an avid Patriots fan, and so he
Wow.
was like, and so when we saw each other in Davenport this January, he was just going on about the Patriots and how they weren't supposed to be here. So for him, Patriots 35, Seahawks 28.
Okay. Yeah, I'm taking Patriots 31-28.
And before Steven says his pick, for any of you that are voting right now and want to place a bet, if you listen to what I picked for the entire college football season, you should do exactly the opposite of what I've done.
pick the opposite and you should be good.
Yeah. Yeah. Where's the MGM bet thing going across the bottom? Do you not have that up there yet? Okay.
Oh,
Great. Pick the opposite of our bets for winner. Man, think I think I'm gonna go to Patriots. I'm gonna go 28-24. Ramondre Stevenson scores a touchdown in the fourth quarter to win it.
Oh, yeah.
So I'm going with
Yeah. Is the Patriots getting to this level again, kind of like Golden State dropping back in and like 21 or 22 to win a championship? Is that kind of what I feel like the Patriots were so dominant there for about a decade.
Yeah, I mean the last Patriots Super Bowl was 2017, I think.
Crazy.
yes.
So I mean, but their coach has just transformed the team.
Yeah.
His
Different culture.
mindset.
Yeah.
Yeah, his mindset has really taken over.
Bill Belichick?
Yeah.
Okay.
No.
Sorry.
No.
No.
Sorry.
So, but no, should be a good game. Hopefully, yeah, like you said, hopefully there's a lot of scoring. That's always fun
Yeah.
if you don't have a rooting interest. So
I mean,
hopefully we
for
get some points.
the real vote isn't the game. It's who has the best commercial.
Yeah.
I'm going Budweiser.
And trailers.
Doomsday?
Do you know
Oh,
there's gonna be a Doomsday trailer, right? I mean,
Doomsday trailer for
Well,
sure.
there better be.
probably Odyssey,
Oh,
Yeah. See, have I
Spider-Man.
told you, I don't. Have I told you I don't like watching trailers? I would watch a trailer for the
Boo.
Odyssey. I would watch the trailer for the Odyssey because I already know how that
The story.
goes. But if it's a movie that I don't know anything about, I don't want to watch the trailer because I don't want it to ruin the movie
I think
for
we've
me.
talked about this. How there should be this sounds insane. There should be a law that you can only show 60 seconds. Now, if you want to have 6-10 second snip trailer like teasers over the entire time, great. You want to do one trailer for 6 seconds? That's it. I don't need to know this. I think my final aggravation with trailers was when Batman v Superman came out and showed Doomsday. And you're like,
Yeah, that's
That would have
silly.
been a
That's
great
silly.
reveal. Yeah.
Batman Superman, you don't need to reveal this. What are you doing?
Yeah.
That was
That's silly.
Yeah, there were several. There was one where a book that I had read, and the trailer had
The Gosling
what I
movie.
thought. Yeah.
The Running Man?
Project Hail Mary.
Mary. Sorry.
Yeah. And it was like major spoiler what I thought
Yeah,
that
they
they
did a
just
major spoiler in it. Yeah. If you haven't
that
read the
they just
book, I mean, it's
dropped.
like,
Yeah. And you're like, yeah, if you hadn't read the book, you're like, that's crazy. Like
yeah, the
that
book is
point in the
such a
book, you're like,
huge,
what?
yes,
Yeah.
yes, it's exactly right. The first time I read it, like, 'cause I listened to it once, or I read it once, and then I listened to it with Tanner in the car. But I mean, even the second time I listened to it, like, there's such a huge moment where like he, he experiences someone else. And so
Yeah.
in the movie,
And you're
in
like,
the
huh?
trailer, you're like, that's like half the trailer, you know?
You're like,
Stupid
yeah.
idiots.
Yeah.
Oh, the
So
book, the big like reveal is like him learning there's someone else with him, and then all of a sudden, so that trailer that you see him talking to somebody else,
Yeah,
that
that's
all
a
should have
huge
been there.
plot point. Yeah, it's just
yeah.
so lame.
Yeah.
So lame. It's still gonna be
So
great. The movie's gonna be fun, but like
but
so stupid.
yeah.
Oh,
Hey, quick movie reference thing, because Warner and I are working our way through Marvel canon up until Doomsday. And
yeah.
Okay.
so we're
Where you
trying
at?
to so so we watched X-Men Origins a couple nights ago, which I'd never seen, which was fun.
Okay.
That's where they
Okay.
introduced Deadpool at the very end.
Oh, oh,
Do you remember
oh
that?
my gosh. Yes. I tried not to,
Um,
but yes.
dude, crazy. Uh, and then we watched, we're halfway through X-Men First Class right now. And what I was gonna say is, it's
Yes.
just fascinating because the guy that plays Beast is Lex Luthor.
Mm-hmm.
And like those things just trip me up, man. I'm always just like, wait, superhero,
Yeah.
wait, what do you,
Yeah.
you know?
Yeah, see, like here's my old man. Like my beast is Frazier.
Brendan
Oh, he's
Fraser.
good. Yeah.
No, not Brendan Frazier. No, Frazier. The guy who played Frazier.
Fraser. Like Kelsey Grammer.
Kelsey
Oh,
Grammer.
Kelsey Grammer. Sorry. Yeah, you're right. My bad.
I kind of now I kind of want to see Brendan Fraser play
Well,
Beast.
and
You
I'm
said
proud
it.
of Warner because we're watching it and they reveal Beast's like just like his weird looking feet, but he's not blue. And Warner goes, "Oh, that's Beast." And I was like, "How do you know that?" And he's like, "I just know stuff." And I'm like, "What
I
the
know.
heck?"
It's not on YouTube.
Right? I'm sure he saw something. Yeah, like he's just dumb in a
Oh
good way.
man.
Love you, Warner.
Fantastic though. So this became a Marvel podcast. Which
Dude,
I would love.
we could start our own version of The Ringer has called what they call the rewatchables. And they're like 2-hour podcasts where they literally break down a movie that is rewatchable, you know? And so like Christmas
We
Vacation is one
watch
that they've done
we
recently.
watch a movie and we talk about it.
So what you're
Now that
saying is we need to get together and watch Lord of the Rings
yeah,
and
yeah,
talk about
that would be hilarious.
because
If nothing
Steven
else, just to
and
record
I
us talking about it.
wouldn't talk the whole time.
I need to find out. So what would be fun? So we need to find movies that one of us haven't seen.
That
Dogma.
oh my
Have you either way?
gosh.
Because I know Paul hasn't. Have you seen Dogma?
Yes, I've seen Dogma.
You have? I
Dogman?
didn't think
Yeah, I
you'd
watched
seen.
that with the boys. It's hilarious.
Dogma hasn't been in like Dogma hasn't. You couldn't buy it.
John,
It's
John,
so great.
I grew up in the '90s, man. Of course, I've seen Dogma.
I didn't think
I've
you'd
seen
seen
Airheads,
Dogma.
but I haven't seen Dogma.
Oh, Airheads, man.
Airheads are great. But
Biodome.
Oh, dude. So funny. Ma'i. Sorry, okay. I can't.
A Goofy
But yeah,
movie.
that's a good idea. Oh, Goofy movie's so good.
I literally
Oh,
just saw an Instagram deal. It was like when 90s parents are sitting there and like that song comes on
dude,
and just like you start dancing.
dude,
Oh
so
man.
good. But no, there's something to what y'all are talking about. Maybe every quarter we do a podcast where, two of us have seen a movie and the other one hasn't.
Yeah,
We watch it.
figure out one of them. Because that would be, even if it's a newer movie, and you guys went and saw it in the movie theater or whatever, like without me, like you went and saw Lord of the Rings.
We didn't.
Xavier,
We
Have y'all
didn't.
you
seen
didn't.
Weapons?
We didn't.
Have y'all seen
No,
Weapons?
I'm not gonna watch that. Sorry, I don't do horror movies ever.
The The
What?
the way that
What
movie
movie?
ends is one of the craziest endings to any movie that I have ever seen. It is unbelievably crazy. Weapons,
Nothing.
Is this recent?
John. It's on HBO right now. It is
Do
it
you
is
do you know the
insane.
last time here's a bad plug for HBO. I have not opened my HBO app in like over a year.
Oh, there's some good stuff on there, man.
There's some good
I
stuff.
watched
Batman's all on there. Zack Snyder
Batman's on there.
Batman's.
I can't remember. I
yeah,
watched something.
Batman
I
I've
watched
watched.
something the other day on there, but I can't remember what it was.
Yeah. The Pit is a good show. It's on there right now. And all the Lord of the Rings, Hobbits, like those are all on there.
Oh,
Which
see,
we own.
I like
I was gonna say
when
we own
Google
half
Play
of them.
when Google Play was like, "Hey, buy the 8
The
movies
trilogy or
you can buy
yeah.
them for really cheap," when they used to actually, sell digital copies for dirt cheap. I have so many movies, especially
Why
like
don't
all the
they like that? Doesn't make sense to me. Why they don't do that? Like I wanted to go on and watch. Uh, I don't know, like Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles or something like that, and I was like, can I? Why can't I buy that? If it was back in the day, you'd go to Walmart and you could find that in the bin for like $2,
Now it's like
or
14
something
or
like that.
15
Yeah, like why can't you buy that movie for $2?
because
Wouldn't they
because they
make? Wouldn't they
know
sell more of it?
for every Stephen Branch, there's about 8 consumers that are like, "Oh, but I love it. I'm gonna pay it." You know what I'm saying? Like,
I'm gonna pay $15 for it.
yes. Yes.
well,
Yes.
I just went to Goodwill today and we bought like 8 DVDs.
I almost texted Sean separately last night to say, "Hey, don't tell Steven that I spent $30 on a bourbon and Coke at the game last night." So
30? I would have had a heart attack.
30?
guys, it was worth it losing to the
No
Raptors,
way.
guys. It was worth
Please,
it.
Oh my
it's when you
god.
get a plastic bag of like bourbon and just sneak it in.
You can yeah. As long as it's not a metal container, you can sneak whatever you want
This is
into.
guys, I knew it if I shared it. I knew it would happen. That's what I'm saying. I knew this would happen. Outrage. Outrage.
I'm so cheap. I'm not gonna. I mean, like,
That one hurt. That one hurt.
Paul,
Yeah, I
Paul,
felt it.
okay, next time. This entire bottle is $30. Like, you spent how much for what?
I regret sharing what I share with y'all. I immediately regret that.
Paul, as your friend, I think as your friend, we need to talk and have an intervention with a big old sign, like
Dude.
how much
Dude.
mother,
Paul's headed over to get a drink. Someone stop him. Yeah.
he's
He's gonna
been,
get scammed.
guys,
uh,
like with how much I've spent on booking hotels in
Dude.
Europe.
You're
have you
you're gonna
actually
have
booked
to
the
Man,
tell me
hotels?
because I want to go. You're gonna have to tell me what it costs.
well, okay, so I this is our 20-year anniversary, and I did like I've been saving up money for this for
Yes.
years, and so I did not want to go cheap on hotels. Like, so we could have gone, and we could have gone for a lot cheaper. We could have gone for probably maybe not half the price, but close to it. But
Yeah.
so far, hotels and flights, I've spent over 9 grand.
I mean,
Hotels and flights.
How many days?
18 days.
Oh, come on. That's
Yeah.
not bad.
that's a
No,
long
but I
time,
mean,
dude.
I was thinking
Like,
that
I could've-
even for you, I thought the number was going to be higher.
Here's the thing. I've got like the hotels I booked, dude. Like almost every hotel I have, not all the ones in Rome, but every hotel I have in Greece has like a personal hot tub
Yeah.
and like
Yeah.
a balcony. The one I have in Athens, dude, has a hot tub and a view of the Acropolis, like from the balcony.
Like
Yeah, that's
an
worth it.
Instagram like video type situation?
Oh yeah, yeah.
Oh my
I mean,
gosh.
like
Yeah, that's gonna be insane.
the one I have in Venice, like out our window is a canal. There's a canal like right out the window. Like,
Yeah. That's dude.
and so like I could have found like hotels and houses
Or Airbnbs or yeah.
that were not on the. I could have found an Airbnb that wasn't on a canal, and it would have been, you know, $300, or something like that. But
Let's say it's like it's your 20th and probably what 50th is probably the next big one, right? Like,
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know. We're probably not, and unless something changes, we're not going back there probably ever again. So it's like
Yeah.
once because I don't want to go. Like I really have been wanting to go here, but if we go back to Europe, I want to go to Germany or Ireland, too.
Right.
So it's like,
I have a Scotland road trip that we might need to do. So
dude,
I just saved that today as you mentioned that on my Instagram.
Motorcycles and drink scotch.
Well, the entire time there's a scotch in your hand. You can't literally do anything else but have a scotch in your hand.
Ron
you
Swanson.
stop. Yeah. But
Van, this is segued so far off from sports.
We will have a dedicated
Fantastic.
podcast. We will have a dedicated podcast episode when Steven gets back to just talk about the trip. Like straight
Yes,
up.
I need
So
a
I mean,
PowerPoint, everything.
the World Cup's going to be going on while I'm there, so I may have to like drop in from the Acropolis.
dude, that
Could
would
you
be
imagine?
electric.
Hey
If there's a
guys,
World Cup, let's be honest, there might be boycotting. I don't know.
It's
Sorry.
true.
come on, they didn't boycott Qatar. They're not boycotting the U.S. We'll see.
I'm gonna end the podcast right here because I could
Hey,
keep going.
it may make the tickets really cheap though. We may be able to find some real cheap tickets.
Yeah,
I might
exactly.
actually end up going. Woo!
So, okay,
Well,
guys.
That was
Yep.
fun.
Like always, this is worth the hour. 100%. This is fantastic. I said it before, but like, subscribe, Instagram, Facebook, whatever you see down below, whatever you want to do on YouTube, please do. For me, thank y'all very much. Y'all have anything else?
Nothing
Nope.
else.
Happy snow days. Good luck with all the kids being home. Godspeed.
Yeah, definitely. Take it easy.
Pray for patience. Bye, guys.
Later.